Wow, if you're watching this video, I am guessing that you have signed up to a pretty epic swim, maybe very soon or maybe in a couple of years. So you might be wondering why and if you need nutrition support for your swim and when to get started. From working in the marathon swimming community over the past 5 years, I have definitely learnt that each swimmer, as I always say, nutrition is individualized and each swimmer is very unique and individual as well with their swim and their preparation. And so what the benefit is of working package-based with me is that you get support around those key milestones in your swim preparation and then during your swim. So for a lot of the swims out there, a lot of the work we do together will be in the beginning, in the initial phases to set up those good habits and those foundations. And then in those few months just before your key event or one of your key events, then we do a lot more of that work as well. And I guess the different levels of support cater for how you are as an athlete and a person and what else you've got on your plate and your lifestyle, and whether you need that regular accountability or you just need a little bit of a fine tune up. So some key things that we cover in the nutrition swim packages are things like getting ready for fast feeding and practicing that and getting you sorted with good feeding bottles and good nutrition for that. So whilst there can be a lot of commonalities in feed plans for swimmers, every feed plan that I've ever written is completely different and no two swimmers have the same. So we'll look at how you can get those different types of carbohydrates in your swim, how to meet your needs, what you need for that. Do you need some solid foods? Do you not? How long is it going to take you? We'll look at medications, supplements, do some nutrition adaptation training. We'll do some carbohydrate loading practice and qualifying swim plans, cold camp, warm camp plans. We'll look at body composition and fine tune that throughout the season if you need to do that. Look at building your cold tolerance and cold acclimation as well, particularly for our Southern Hemisphere swimmers or warmer climate swimmers who don't have access to cold sea and water all the time. And then throughout, we'll have regular catch-ups, again, depending how often you would like that. But what you can expect from me is support from everything that I've just mentioned. But what I expect from you is open communication, regular communication, so we can stay on top of things, because most likely this is going to be a really big event for you. It can be stressful, it can be busy. So if we are on the same page all the time, there's not going to be any miscommunication, and we're going to get the most out of our time together and get the most out of your swim and your health as an athlete as well. So if you're not quite sure when to start, I guess I should talk about that as well. So typically for our ultra endurance swimmers, we'll typically work together maybe in the beginning at 18 months to 2 years before a key swim to fine tune those good habits and depending what else you're wanting to achieve. And then we want to really hone in on those 10 to 9 months out from your big swim and really make sure that we're getting everything down pat, because we want to make the most of every opportunity for every long swim to practice things. So then on your swim day, there's going to be no surprises with nutrition and we'll be able to troubleshoot if we need to. For our marathon swims, usually around 6 to 8 months, even 3 or 4 months is a good timeline as well to get you up to speed with everything. Again, this will depend on the swimmer and what you're looking for and what else you've got on your plate. But they are the general timelines I work to with my swimmers. So if you are wanting to know kind of which package you should sign up to, or you're a returning swimmer and want a discount, then contact me and we can have a chat and get you started.